Welcome back, everybody, to the Denver Broncos rebuild on Madden NFL 25. We are coming off our first offseason of the franchise, in which we drafted a couple of really solid players in the first 3 to 4 rounds of the draft. Not so much after that, but my expectations for this next year are not going to be very good. I doubt we get more wins than last year, where we had, I think it was 7 wins to close the year, or somewhere around there. I doubt we get there again, because that was honestly kind of a surprising storyline for us to kind of see unfold there in the back half of the season. And we got worse in a couple areas, especially on our defensive line. We'll have to improve that going into this next offseason, but we have a whole year to go through here, with week 1 against the Commanders coming up first. At quarterback, I brought in 2 veteran guys as free agents to go into this second season, with one of those guys being Andy Dalton, who's got the mentor tag, which does give us a better chance to re-sign Bo Nix once he becomes a potential free agent here in a couple of seasons for that, 5th-year option plus the rookie extension. And then we obviously, at running back, have Alvin Kamara, and we've got Greg Cooks. And I think I'm going to change my game plan here. I was initially going to have Kamara be the all-around starting back, but I think it makes more sense to take full advantage of how young Cooks is right now as a rookie and a scheme fit. At receiver, we have Courtland Sutton, Marvin Mims, and Troy Franklin all coming back as our top 3 receivers, with Josh Reynolds at number 4. If Franklin does not really pan out, I will bring Reynolds back into the starting part of our offense. We'll have Dulcich back at tight end. We've got Greg Bowles back for probably only 1 more season. Ben Powers at left guard. Drew Dahlman, one of our free agent pickups, as our new starting center over Sam Mustipher. We got Quinn Maynertz back as our right guard. And Mike McGlinchey back as our starting right tackle. And as I said, this defensive line definitely got worse this offseason. We're going to hope for Bobby Brown to be better than DJ Jones was last year, but not really expecting a whole lot out of him. We brought in Tyrell Dotson as the kind of Cody Barton replacement. We found a guy that actually wanted to play for us, and he is that guy. And then I'm also hoping for Baron Browning to kind of rebound from a very quiet end to his first year. He had more sacks last year than his first couple years combined. But the way that he ended last year was pretty disappointing, especially after he earned that contract extension, and he got no sacks afterwards. So I'm hoping for him to give us a different look here and be a guy that gets off to a hot start to really bring this defense to life, hopefully. And last year, we only saw, I think, 1 or 2 total picks from Pat Surtain. Hoping for a different story this year, as we now have Luke Blackstock, our first-round pick, as our number 2 corner. And he was going to play alongside Surtain and Chris Abrams-Drain coming off his rookie campaign, where he actually played pretty solid, hoping for even better this year. And at free safety, we have another rookie starting in Jameel Barber at a 76 overall, a 92 speed, really good man and zone coverage skills. And we have 2 starting caliber strong safeties in Donovan Wilson and Brandon Jones. We'll see who plays better out of those 2 here in at least this first week, and we'll go from there. And as I said, Kamara is going to be our third down back and our power back. We'll have Mims in the slot at receiver, and we'll have Browning as one of our rushing defensive ends, with Zach Allen coming in as the rush defensive tackle. And we'll have Abrams-Drain as our slot corner, at least to open the season. So a couple of adjustments there. And lastly, we have a playbook change. We switched our scheme last episode to, I believe, the West Coast zone run, and I switched our playbook to the Arizona playbook. We'll see how this looks in our first game. You can't really tell on paper how it's going to be, so we got to watch the game and see how things feel and go from there. I'm going to keep our defense at the same scheme and same playbook, but if things don't go well early on, we might have to just switch things up and see where things go after that. But we're coming up on week 1 here soon. Let's dive in. The top 10 of our next draft class looks mostly defense-oriented, but we'll see more of these guys later on this year we'll go through, because I expect us to once again probably have like a top 10, maybe a top 5 pick. I don't expect 7 wins this year. We're going to shoot for only 4 and hope we just get some staff points by the end of things. And a couple more things. I'll set up the scouts before we jump into week 1, but I'm not going to, go over those until later on this year. We're going to open year 2 at home here in Denver at Mile High Stadium. We'll see Bo Nix entering his 2nd season. We'll see the debuts of our rookie secondary duo in Jamil Barber and Luke Blackstock. Plus, we'll see a new starting tailback and Greg Cooks plus Alvin Kamara both making their debuts for the Broncos as well. Should be a fun one here at home at Empower Field. Kickoff is officially underway here in year number 2. Return brought out from about the 7-yard line across the 25. That is where we're going to start with the offense. A new look offense, new playbook, most of the same players. We'll see what Bo Nix can do here with the Arizona Cardinals playbook in his first game of our 2nd season. Starting just shy of the 30-yard line, it's an RPO fake, and it's incomplete for Cortland Sutton. First carry of the season. This is Alvin Kamara with 7 yards, so he will wear 33 for the Broncos. That brings up 3rd and 3. Still no sign of Greg Cooks just yet. Kamara once again the tailback, will hand it off again, and he will get first down yardage, plus he breaks a tackle and is up to the 46, gain of 10. On first down, Bo Nix escapes a collapsing pocket, takes off, and slides inches shy of the marker. Greg Cooks finally checks in. We fake it his way, and Nix is hammered in the backfield. Frankie Luvu, a new defensive captain here with the Commanders. He gives us a loss of 9.5. As a result, it's 3rd down and 10, and pressure once again gets home. Back-to-back sacks. This time it's Daron Payne. Both defenders these last 2 plays get to Nix unblocked. That is a very disappointing start for the offense, but here comes the Commanders. Empty look on first down for Jaden Daniels. His first pass is caught for a 4-yard gain by Scott. So we got 2 first-round quarterbacks from last year's draft facing off here in week 1. The pass is picked off! On just the 2nd play from scrimmage for this defense, it's Donovan Wilson, the new box safety brought in from free agency. And on just his 2nd play of the season, he picks off the young quarterback. Just a bad idea, trying to force that one down the field. And the offense takes over inside Washington territory. Greg Cooks is the tailback on 1st and 10. Going to throw it instead. Nix on the move. Incomplete. Trying it for Cooks. On the carry, it's Kamara. Good blocking outside. First down yardage. 14 more yards. A 10-yard average on his first 3 carries here with the Broncos. At least the run blocking looks good, but the pass blocking so far has been nothing short of bad. Nix batted away. Empty look for Nix on 2nd down. He's trying to escape the pocket again, but that was the wrong idea. 3 sacks for the Commanders. Were knocked out of field goal range thanks to Cam Sample. You at least got to get points off the pick, right? So we need like 5-10 yards for field goal range. Screen setting up for Kamara, who outruns his blocker, so we only get 4 yards out of it. And from the 37, Will Lutz will come out for a pretty deep field goal attempt from about 54, 55 yards. And his first kick of the year is up and through. Denver leads early. Trying to shake off the interception. Daniels back to throw. He dumps it off for Robinson. He'll pick up. Oh, the ball comes out. It's recovered by Denver. I think he was down by contact, but we'll have to take a second look at this one. Is this back-to-back turnovers forced by this defense? He was definitely down by contact. Pressure off the edge. Daniels takes off. He's got space. Into Denver territory. Play fake on first 10 and picked off again. And that is Jamil Barber with the INT in his first game of his career. Teed up on a silver platter by Daniels, but he makes no mistake and hauls this one in for our true second turnover of the first quarter of the season. Daniels thought he had a man wide open on the go route, but he did not. What a play by the rookie. It's 1st and 10 Broncos once again. We'll hand it off to Cooks, but he is wrapped up for a loss of 3. We have gotten destroyed so far in the trenches. Just got to get something going here, but we can't even complete a pass. 5 wide on 3rd and long. Nix trying to escape the pocket, sacked for a 4th time. Daron Payne's 2nd. The offense looks absolutely terrible. A lot of defense being played early in this one. They'll hand it off to Brian Robinson, but he's got nowhere to go. 5 wide on 2nd down and 8. Daniels has a man. It's Dotson for a first down. 4-man rush. Daniels batted away by Luke Blackstock. They'll hand it off, and defense all over it. Robinson gains 4 in his first year as a captain on this offense. It's 3rd and 6 as we approach the end of the first quarter. They'll throw it. Screen setting up on the outside and a big first down inside the Denver 35. That was Luke McCaffrey on that reception. Underneath and caught by Juju Smith-Schuster. Start of the second quarter. Commanders driving down the field. Pass caught again by McCaffrey. He's got his second first down as looks like Juju is shaken up on the play. First red zone trip for either team. Daniels taken down for a big loss of 8. That was Drew Sanders, who missed all of year 1 due to injury. He's back in a big way. Robinson off tackle. Nowhere to go. No gain. Brought down by Jamil Barber. It's 3rd and forever. Defense looking to hold the Commanders to a field goal attempt. The screen setting up. Outside defense. Gets there in time. Can the offense just move the ball a little bit here? We hand it off to Kamara. He gets outside somehow and picks up 5. Back to throw. Time to throw for Nix. He's got a man wide open. First down up into Commanders territory. That is Troy Franklin with that reception, his first of the season. First and 10. Here's Cooks on the carry. Finally gets some positive yardage here in just a second attempt. It's a 5-yard gain. Quick throw underneath, wide open. This is Courtland Sutton on his first grab of the young season after a really impressive year one performance. Nearly led the entire league in yardage and receptions. Got passed up by CeeDee Lamb late in the year. Kamara, nice cut back inside, but he won't get a lot, or anything for that matter. They're stacking the box. We're going to throw it instead. Nix has a man wide open. It's Stolcich for a huge touchdown. The first of the season for the Denver Broncos. It comes here at home. I still don't know why the touchdown sellies and the kickoffs are laggy, but everything else is fine. But regardless, Broncos back on top here in this one. 86 yards for Denver, 85 for these Commanders. That pass is broken up by year two corner Chris Abrams-Drain. Great blanket coverage there on first down. Washington goes empty. Quick throw, caught for a gain of 7 by Terry McLaurin. And we got a player shaken up on the play. That's Bobby Brown. We cannot lose our starting D tackle because we have no depth at that position. Not really even sure who comes in next. It's third and shorts. They'll fake the handoff. Daniels looks to escape the pocket. The ball comes out, but in midair, Robinson with the heads-up play to grab it. It's going to be a punt forced by this defense. That was Baron Browning in, the backup D tackle on that sack. The punt is away, and Denver will start from the 32. I know it's the Commanders, but so far our defense is looking pretty darn solid here as Kamara runs left and only picks up 2 yards. He's played a lot more snaps so far than Cooks has. But as I say it, Cooks comes in the backfield. We're going to throw it. Nix has space for a first down and more up to midfield. Four-man rush, throw on the slant. That one is caught by Franklin for 9.5. Back to throw again. A look at outside, caught by Courtland Sutton for a first down. Probably one play away from reaching the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Offense trying to close this quarter strong. Nix, you got to get rid of it there, man. 5 sacks allowed, but you gotta get rid of the ball there, man. We need 16 yards on third down. Nix on the move, just throws it away this time. And a 51-yarder here for Will Lutz. This one is through the uprights, and Denver takes a 2-score lead. Under 2 to go here in this second quarter. Well, they're going to have one more chance to score before the break. This pass is caught by Dotson. He breaks a couple of tackles. No way! He's gone for a touchdown. Unbelievable. The pass caught in traffic. He spins out of it. Breaks another tackle from Singleton and just breaks loose for a huge touchdown. What just happened? Wow. They're right back in this game. Can the offense respond at all here? Nix has time. He's going to air it out. This pass is caught by Franklin. What a throw by Bo Nix. He drops it right in the basket all the way down the field, deep in Commanders territory. The former Ducks link up for a huge play. We're looking for a touchdown as Dulcich hangs on. We got to call timeout here. We're not going to. It's going to be, what are we doing? We better play smart situational football here to end this half. Just throw the ball away if there's nothing there. That is exactly what Nix does. We're going to have a field goal attempt just before the clock hits 0. At least we're going to get some points back, but it's a little bit closer than it really should be here. 16-10. Denver leads. It is halftime here in Week 1. What a last couple of drives by either team to end the half. Denver, though, leads by 6. We did not really take advantage of those interceptions early on in that first quarter, but since then we have kind of bounced back on offense, gotten back on track, and we lead at the break. In other games, the Raiders facing off against the Mac Jones-led Giants, and they lead them 9-3. About half a minute from halftime. You got Indy in LA to face the Chargers, and Indianapolis is in control of that game. Solid first half for Richardson, not so much for Herbert. Only about 30 or so passing yards plus the INT. Got a heavyweight matchup here between the Cowboys and Chiefs, and Dallas loses Week 1 after Patrick Mahomes throws 242 through the air, 2 touchdowns, and they take it 20-14 in week number 1. First and 10 Commanders to open the third quarter. Back to throw, and the pass is broken up by Blackstock. Outside, McCaffrey wrapped up after a 4-yard gain. Now another defensive player shaken up. Not quite sure who that is, but that's going to make it 3rd and 6 for the Commanders. From their 32, Daniels floats it, caught. They'll hand it off to Robinson, wrapped up quickly by Zach Allen. Denver trying to bring pressure, and Singleton tracks down Jaden Daniels. The loss of 7 brings up 3rd and 15. Daniels just checks it down, not even close to the first down sticks. So what will this offense look like to open the second half? They'll hand it off. No, it's a throw. Flag comes in. It's a big gain. It's going to be a touchdown for Marvin Mims Jr. 80 yards. What is this coming back? It's either a hold or roughing the passer. No, it's a different call. Ineligible receiver downfield. How are you downfield on a play fake? Oh, come on, man. That had no effect on the play. The 80-yard score is wiped off the board. You've got to be kidding me. 1st and 15. We're going to go for a deep ball again, but it's broken up. Intended for Sutton. That flag just sucks all the life out of that entire drive, huh? Another flag comes in. Holding on the offense. This time it's Quinn Maynertz. 2nd and 23. Now backed up inside our 10. 12 yards lost on penalties to open the third quarter for the offense. Nix finds Dulcich, and we'll get 11 yards back. 3rd down is doable, but not with that kind of a throw. We are asking quite a lot from our defense here in this one. They played great pretty much the entire game. And as I say it, as a first down for Sinnott. Commanders go empty from midfield. It's a QB draw for Daniels, but it's only 1 yard gain there on the run. Quick throw, broken up by Pat Surtain. He's been all over Dotson so far, besides that 62-yard touchdown right before halftime. Another 3rd and long comes up for the Commanders. Daniels wants to take off, and he's got room to run for a first. 4-man rush from Denver. Time to throw and caught. Just shy of the 30-yard line. Daniels fakes it to Robinson. Browning in pursuit. He can't get there in time, and Daniels shows off the wheels once again. Another player shaken up for Denver. Broncos defenders dropping like flies, I guess. Daniels doesn't get rid of it. Baron Browning comes in for his first sack this season. How was Daniels on the bench after that? What? That makes no sense. Is he shaken up on the play too? I don't know who their backup is, but Daniels exits. Robinson with the handoff, and he'll get nearly half their yardage back. Who do they have at quarterback? He's going to dump it off to Sinnott, spun down by Abrams Drain. Great tackle. That was Davis Mills on the throw, so he is the backup here with the Commanders as Mevis hits the field goal. It's going to cut our lead in half here. Denver starts from their 26-yard line on their second drive of the half, and Cooks just has never had a chance to get any positive yardage here besides that one first-half run. Defenders in the backfield almost every handoff when he's in the ball game for some reason. Not so much with Alvin Kamara. They're going to bring pressure, and Dulcich goes to ground and make the grab, his 5th of the game. We need 6 on 3rd down. Quick throw, trying to go to Dulcich up the seam, but it's batted away. If you're a fan of good offense, this is not the NFL game for you, I'm sorry to say. Here's Robinson on the draw. He's got room, breaking a tackle, and they're already across midfield. Davis Mills still under center for Washington. Here's Robinson on the carry. He picks up 3. Back to throw. Caught. One-hander by Juju Smith-Schuster, and he picks up the first down. Handoff. Robinson finds room once again. Run defense getting torn to shreds here this half. After a really good job in the first half, stopping the run, that will take us to the end here of the 3rd quarter. Commanders driving. They've got 1st and 10 to open the 4th quarter from the Denver 12. Juju in motion. They'll fake it to him. Robinson this time is swarmed after a 1-yard gain. And now another injury. I have not changed the injury slider, but it seems to have gotten worse, at least here in week 1. Mills fires left side. Way out of reach for McLaurin. Got a key 3rd down right here. They need 9, and they're going to get the touchdown. Jahan Dotson wide open as Pat Surtain got turned around. Man, that is a really weird play. He just kind of stops in his tracks with Juju coming across the field. And the Commanders have their first lead of the game here to start the 4th. Broncos start 3 yards shy of the 40. Outside, Cooks hit down after only 2 yards, man. Frankie Louvu ready for the run. Kamara Outside, and now hit for a loss. We just cannot run the football. Back to throw on third down. Nix. Sacked. A flag came in about halfway through, and it's going to be against Denver. The offense has not shown up at all in this second half. We're going to give the ball right back to Washington, trailing by 4. They're going to have a chance to take a touchdown lead or a 2-score lead if they score another touchdown drive. Daniels back in for these Commanders. Little trickery, and it's going to lose them 4 yards. It was Bonito who got hurt earlier, but he's back in with that TFL. All right, defense. What can you do here in a crucial situation? It's caught by Juju for a 13-yard gain. Another offensive lineman comes out for the Commanders. There have been just way too many injuries here for both teams as Daniels sidearm throw batted away by Donovan Wilson. The defense gets off the field. From our 24, looking for our first good drive of the half. Here is Mims turning upfield. Great run after catch. Next play, it's a handoff. Cooks finds the edge and takes off for his first big run of his career. Just over 7 to play here in regulation. The pass is caught for a first down by Marvin Mims. Handoff to Kamara, a patient run, and he gains 8. He'll stay in for second and short. Pass caught inside the 20 by Courtland Sutton. Nix looks, throws for the end zone. Broken up for Sutton. He had a step. We'll keep it through the air. Nix under pressure. It's caught as Reynolds gets absolutely leveled, but he hangs on and sets up third and very short. We only have 1 third down conversion so far. Looking for our second one. We're going to throw it again. Caught. And inside the 2, it's Marvin Mims. At this point, you go for it on 4th and goal if it comes to that. Kamara will find his way in for 6. A huge 4th quarter touchdown. The PAT will put us up back by 3. It's going to be up to our defense these last 4 minutes and change. All right, crunch time here in Denver. 4:04 left to play. We need a defensive stop. It's a screen for Juju. He gains 4. Back to throw. Caught for a first down. It's Jahan Dotson on the hitch route. Daniels delivers it on the crosser to Dotson. The ball comes out, but it's recovered by Washington. Field goal can only tie things up. They're going to get first down yardage here on the ground with Brian Robinson. Another player shaken up. That's like the 10th injury so far in this one game. Quick throw. Caught by McLaurin. Washington moving all the way down the field here. That will take us to the warning here at Mile High Stadium. I really don't trust this offense with a late game, a touchdown drive to win it, and it's not going to happen. It's picked off by Singleton across the 50. Our 3rd pick off of Jaden Daniels. What a day for Singleton, man. A sack plus a game-sealing INT. That is, if the offense can get 1 first down and burn the Commanders' timeouts. Just thrown right to him, right over the heart of the field. And Denver needs Just one first down, essentially, to close this game out. It's Cooks breaking a tackle and picking up 5 yards. In comes Kamara. He runs forward, but gains nothing. On third down, we're going to throw it. Nix over the middle of the field. He's got it, man. It is Troy Franklin with the game-sealing first down reception. We've had 5 different receivers get involved here if you include our tight ends. And now victory formation for the Denver Broncos. And with a final score of 23-20, Denver starts year 2 1-0. That game took a lot of hard work, but we come out on top. A way better start than last season. That was a very sloppy game for sure, but Denver holds on to win. And a pretty close game. Bo Nix, no turnovers for the entire team really, but 6 crucial sacks. You pick off Daniels 3 times, sack him 4 times. They do get 6.5 on the ground. Kamara ran the ball a whole lot better than Greg Cooks did, so we have some question marks about the rookie running back, at least here in his first season. Receiving-wise, Dotson and Franklin both go over 100 yards with 2 big receptions each, or I guess 1 big catch each. Defensively, Barber really stood out. So many tackles, that big pick in the first quarter. Singleton had one of those picks, and the other one came from Donovan Wilson. Both of these rookies, Blackstock and Barber, played very, very well here in their first games. And the defense kind of carried us to this win. We are 1-0 because of them when they were one of the worst. No, they were the worst defense. Just straight up, they were the worst defense last season. Not so much here in week 1, at least. That's a good start. It looks like only one AFC West team lost their week 1 matchup. That was the Chargers, who were facing the Colts in week 1. They were down by a lot at halftime, so that makes sense. They're 0-1. The Chiefs and Raiders also start 1-0, but so do the Denver Broncos. Our next 2 opponents are both in our division. First against the Chargers, then against the Chiefs in week 3 in Arrowhead Stadium. Got the Cowboys week 4. We face the Chiefs twice in the first 5 weeks. Great schedule there by the NFL, I guess. You don't see another division opponent until week 10 against the Chargers once again, so our Raiders games don't come until the middle of the year. And we end the year against the Texans, Titans, and the Colts. That will do it here in episode 1 of year number 2. Which game do y'all want to see next time around? I'm planning to, watch mostly full games the rest of the series. We'll probably watch a Chiefs game next time if we can help it, but if you guys want to see a team yourselves, then let me know down below, and I will probably choose that one over my preferred pick. And we'll see how things go from there as we face the 0-1 Chargers in week 2, the Chiefs after that. And that's it, guys. Please like the video, subscribe if you're new, leave your feedback down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.